Oh my goodness. I don't know. I try to make this thing go live and then it just conked out for a second. Um Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. It's your boy E2Blu coming through. Hey, who up and her? Hey Coco, what's going on? I'm doing all right. How are you? Colin Gray, what's going on, brother? Harif, what it do, bro? What up, Harif? I'm all right, Coco. How you doing, Coco? Joseph Benton, what's going on? Sling, he said, go, Randy Gregory. Yeah, Randy Gregory played good. We're gonna be talking about some of the guys on defense and stuff like that, man. So we're gonna get into a lot of that tonight. Emmett from Boston, thank you for the super chat, man. What's up, my man? Love your content. Appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate your support. That means a lot, man. It does. It really does. East Side Herald, here go East. Look, y'all already know the East Side Herald. Let's give East Side Herald some attention for a second, y'all. East Side Herald's gonna be in here tonight, just like he has been all week. You know why? Because his team won this week. Congratulations to you, East Side Herald, that your team won the game. Wonderful. Texans. I'm watching the Titans versus Colts. Yeah, I'm watching the game too. It's weird to see Philip Rivers in a with the Indianapolis Colts because I'm so used to seeing him in a Chargers uniform. It just don't feel right um, seeing Philip Rivers in a daggone Colts uniform. It's just not the same. So yeah, so tonight I want to talk about some of the stuff, some of the guys on the team, um, who we think are going to be here next week. I know we're on the bye week this week, so we can basically come in here and we can talk about, basically what we think we could do going forward. Uh, some accolades to some certain guys, um, and some misconceptions about some things because I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Ezekiel Elliott and like a lot of talking heads talking crap about him and stuff like that. And you know what? It doesn't make sense to me because I know this is a what have you done for me lately league, but that all that Ezekiel Elliott slander is unnecessary. Yeah, Neville Gallimore, man, I'm telling you, like coming out the gate. I told you guys when they drafted him, I said that once he gets on his feet and once he gets acclimated with this team and he gets the amount of time on defense and to get out there and get comfortable, I'm telling you, it's gonna be he gonna be nasty going forward. You said he's the next Warren Sapp. I could definitely see that. Oh, you pronounce it like Harif, Harif, not Harif. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, yeah, those Arabic names are definitely tricky to pronounce, but because in America, the way it's spelled, Harith, that's how we pronounce it in America. Harith, Harith. But if it's Harith, it's I guess it's kind of the same. Harith. But I guess if you put the little asterisk in there, I guess it would be Harif. I got you, but I got you, brother. Terrence Bowie. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. Hope Chittagay Woozy get his money. Yeah, they'll re-sign him. I think that Chittagay Woozy, outside of the young um, Diggs, I think that Chittagay Woozy is easily your best cornerback on this team. I don't think Cheeto is trash. Um, I think when he comes back in here and he plays next week because he's already been activated, so he's off of the IR now. So um, he's probably going to soften that blow a little bit for Diggs. But they said Diggs' injury is only a couple of weeks, but they're probably going to keep him out for the rest of the year, though. You said it's the same when you say it. Just switch the S to the TH. Right. Gotcha. um, fifth year option or sign. For who? For who, Colin? What up, Bill B? What's going on, man? Rue Glock. What up, bro? What would you do if you had a second overall pick? Wow. I'm gonna tell you what I would do, right? I would not get a goddamn quarterback because Dak Prescott to me is your franchise guy, right? He's your franchise guy. So it would behoove you to actually move back into the draft and get a bunch of first round draft picks. Because if you have the second overall pick in the draft and you're the Dallas Cowboys, you know you have your franchise guy. There's no point in you going out and getting a top quarterback. That's a waste of a pick. What I would do is, we need guys on defense. We need some ballers. We need some offensive linemen, like some big, sturdy guys. We need some secondary guys. We need some interior defensive linemen. So, with that being said, I would, if it were me, I would step back, I would trade back, and I would get at least 2 more first round draft picks. That way, you have like 2 or 3 first round draft picks. That would be awesome for the Dallas Cowboys. And it doesn't matter what where they are in the first round. It could be like pick 27. I don't care. Like long as it's in the first round. Jay Lewis, Chittibay, or Xavier Woods. I'm gonna say 2 of the 3. I'm gonna say Jay Lew and Cheeto and Xavier Woods can walk. I think once Trayvon Diggs gets his legs up under him, once the game starts to calm down for him, once he starts to understand how the NFL is and going against these guys on a daily basis, I think that he's gonna be better and better. I think that with the lack of him having like leadership in that secondary, because it wasn't, how like when okay, so say like when you join a team, right, and you're the rookie, normally there's a veteran there that's supposed to help you and guide you through and tell you, hey, young blood, this is what you should be doing, this is what you shouldn't do, and blase blase. So when you're in a situation like that, and when you have like an older guy that's better than you that's telling you, hey, this is what we should do, it helps your maturation and it helps you ease into playing more. Now, Trayvon really didn't have that because with this defense, I mean, so many people have been injured and out, and then you really don't have like those veterans out there because Daryl Worley, I mean, he was messing up. That's why they ended up cutting him. They got rid of Ha Ha Clinton Dix, so he really didn't have any other veteran leaders around him. You know what I mean? You said you want to get rid of the D Law contract. To me, is just another Boise defense that was overrated. It's not. Well, D Law's been playing well for the last couple of weeks. I think that D Law is actually an asset to this team. In my opinion, I don't think that they need to get rid of that. What's going on, Jessica? How you doing? Welcome in. I don't think they need to get rid of that. You can't get rid of D Law. D Law is your guy. If you go back and look at the games, he's applying a lot of pressure on that defense, and he's helping these other guys make plays too. So, um, guys, don't give up on D Law just yet. Always a lady. Welcome in. Shout out to all my channel members as well too. Jacinto, what's going on? Cowboys Digital, what's going on? Mike J, what up, bro? You working, Mike? Yeah, we can't get rid of him because the dead money he will leave him kept. Just waiting until his contract is cleared, and they say forever. I think what they would do with D Law, once his contract is up, if they want to keep him, they'll probably sign him for like a cheaper contract because he's already got his big contract. So I think that if he loves the Cowboys that much, I can see a guy like him wanting to stick around and getting like a lesser contract later on in the future. Um, Chase Nichols, what up, bro? Who do you think we draft if we're to the end with the first? Who do you think we draft if we're to end up with the first pick? We ended up with the first pick because even right now, we have the third pick as of right now. So if the season ended today, we'd be picking third. So we're not getting the first pick. But like I said, you do not get a quarterback. You have your franchise guy with Dak Prescott. If they wouldn't get a quarterback, that'd be dumb. I say that they need to trade back, get a bunch of first round picks, get like 2 or 3 first round picks, and just pick defensive guys, get some offensive tackles and guards, and just bolster your team. That's what you need to do. You need to bolster that team that's around your core players that you already have. Bill B, you said, did I hear about Philly 500 making a bet with a Giants fan for Michael Anti-Fitness belt? No, I didn't hear. I've been out of the loop, man. Nobody talks to me anymore. I'm over here by myself, so nobody. My phone don't ring. Nobody calls me. Nobody tells me anything. Yeah, 35 million a dead cap space, bro. That's terrible. That is not a smart way to utilize your money at all. Period. Tell me Crawford is not coming back next year. I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you, Crawford played like a beast in this last game, though. He blocked the kick. He almost blocked 2 more. He was out there playing. And one thing that you guys got to understand about Tyrone Crawford, right? A lot of his stats are not going to be stats. So what he does a lot of the dirty work. And you guys got to understand that he plays 3 technique and he's a defensive end. So he's versatile in that line. So he's kind of valuable to you right now. This is the reason why the team likes Tyrone Crawford and what he brings to the table. He's that guy that's going to come in there. He's going to do the hard work for the other people to Mike J said, yeah, you at work? Okay. I appreciate you coming in live, though, and supporting me. Appreciate that. But, yeah, D-Law playing like a beast. Crawford's playing well. Like, you guys got to understand that, like, these are veterans on this team, and they're important to this team because they help these young guys get their niche. You know, they were there for Tristan Hill before he tore his ACL. They're there for Neville Gallimore, Bradley, and now all these young guys that's in here trying to get playing time. Understand that, like, these guys are doing things to help these guys make plays as well. What up, AC1? So he got paid 20+ million to give us double-digit sack numbers. We didn't pay him that boatload to stop the run. Please stop praising him, dude. Is mediocre. Who you talking about? You talking about D-Lo? Or you talking about Crawford? Because I'm gonna tell you, like, wait. You said I'm wrong on Dak. What do you mean I'm wrong on Dak? Dak is your franchise guy. Why would he not be? You see how not well we're playing on offense without him. So understand that, like, his value is important to this team. And you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you're gonna bring a draft pick in here to come in here and just do and have the production that Dak Prescott has already brought into your team. Not gonna do that. You know, Dak Prescott's been in the league 5 years already. He's just hitting his prime. Just he's only what? He's still what, 27 years old? Man, he's got so much more football ahead of him. You'd be stupid to do that. You got a guy, you got young guys like Ben DiNucci. We've seen what Garrett Gilbert can do. These guys can be legitimate backups for Dak Prescott. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that Dak is your guy. He's got to be your guy. Franchise quarterbacks don't grow on trees. And even if you draft a guy in the first round, who knows if that guy is going to hold up? We've seen guys in the first round be complete bust in the league and not even do anything in the XFL. So you know. Yeah, Cowboys digital. That's what Tyrone Crawford's main job is. He's to provide that pressure on the inside, and like I said, he's now starting to be a kick blocker. So I mean, whatever it takes to get him in there. I'm not saying that he's great. I'm just saying that like what he does and his versatility is needed on this team. Right, Thomas. There's a lot of stuff that people don't see in the football. Everybody is not a skill player. Everybody is not a player that they're going to show up on the highlight reel. There's guys that are what they call lunch pail positions. Those are the positions that they grind. They grind. They grind. But Harif, you got to understand that like D-Law has been playing well lately. In the beginning of the season, like this whole team in general trying to learn a new playbook on defense, trying to understand what Mike Nolan is trying to do to them. Mike Nolan was trying to make them a 3-4 team when they're not a 3-4 team. So you notice that he allowed them to go back to doing what they were doing before, which allowed them to play better. Not to make excuses, but D-Law did come back from a knee injury. So, he was, it was a slow process with that. But these last couple of games with him and Gregory and switching up Alden Smith out there, they've all been playing well out there. So you got to give them their credit. Drew Glock, yeah, you got a sure thing in Dak. And then that's true. That's true. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, Thomas. They need to stop with that fantasy football stuff. Like, franchise quarterbacks don't grow on trees, man. I mean, Dak Prescott has so many like guys that like, especially like guys that are not in the league anymore that say all the time that this is your guy. You be because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and the Jones family in general just say they decide they want to get rid of Dak, right? Or they just don't resign him to a contract and they decide they want to do something stupid and go resign go get another quarterback, right? Bill Belichick is gonna snatch his ass the hell up and he will be the Patriots' new quarterback. And you know what's gonna happen? He is going to utilize Dak and make him a fucking monster. And then you know what's going to happen with Dallas Cowboy fans? We're going to be looking at that and be like, damn, I wish he was still with our team. I miss Dak. That's when everybody's going to sit there and they're going to start fucking crying because they're going to start missing Dak because now he over there with the Patriots killing it. That's what happened to a lot of players that leave. Look at Anthony Hitchens. Oh, you would love to have Anthony Hitchens back now, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? I know some of you guys would trade Jalen Smith away for him so bad. Make sure y'all get y'all J Elise T. But yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I think Tony Pollard might actually be better than Raheem Mostert. Harif, you got to understand too, man. Like with this COVID year, um, this defense is just it's just what it is right now. You know what I mean? Like they got guys in the offseason that they thought they were going to fit this program, but they didn't. They didn't work out. So you're kind of like almost rebuilding your defense. So I look at it like this: at next season, when this team really starts getting the offseason in, if we get an offseason program next year, I think things will get better. So yeah. Daryl Lindsay, what's going on? Oh yeah, Coco, it's real good. I get so many different samples of the this one is the kombucha. This is the kombucha with the honey. It's really good for your health and stuff like that. Like, say if you had a cold or whatever, and you got the sniffles or whatever, and you got a sore throat, that stuff helps because it's all natural. This will send Jerry Jones to his grave and make a stupid. Yeah, it would because I guarantee you, if he gone, if he gone, if Dak leaves this team, he is going to ball his ass out on another team. Well, Cam is also not the same type of quarterback as Dak Prescott either. Kinda, but not really. And Cam Newton is injury prone. He's had a lot of injuries. Dak ain't never really had no injuries outside of him dislocating his ankle, and that could have happened to anybody. So you said AC1. You said hell yeah, you would trade Jalen for Hitchens. I'm telling you, that's what happens when we get good guys on this team, and we get well. What happens is we keep the wrong ones, and we get rid of the wrong ones, and then they go to other teams and just be dominating, and other teams like, thank you for that. I appreciate everything that you have given me today, and I'm going to win with this guy that you didn't know how to utilize. No, Joey, no. First of all, I have no beef with nobody, so people have problems with me apparently, so that's understand that. Now, and I want to get on this Zeke conversation too, because it's just been because of videos going on around. I don't watch Copizzle. I don't follow his channel. I tried to watch one of his videos. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I know Pizzle is nuts. I can't follow that, man. It's too much going on, man. I can't do it. But anyway, with this whole Ezekiel Elliott thing, right? Everybody's and I keep hearing these talking heads talking about him, basically saying, "Oh, well, he's not the same anymore. He's not this. He's not that." I said, understand that no matter how great a running back is, right? You still need your offensive line to block. Yes, you can see all the holes in the world, but if there's nothing there, there's nothing there. Yes, Ezekiel Elliott um he lost focus this year. And I would chalk that up for him losing focus when he fumbled the ball and got the ball knocked out because he was trying to do so much. Especially when his quarterback got knocked out, he's like, you know what? I got to be the savior of this team. I have to be the guy that comes in and tries to win the game for the team. But what Zeke didn't understand is, and what he needs to understand is, and what he should already know because he's played football his whole life, that football is a team sport. Even though I know you want to go out there and you want to prove everybody wrong, and because again, these players hear everything that you guys say about them. They hear that shit, and sometimes it gets to them. So they get to a point where they're like, all right, I gotta be Superman. I gotta be Superman. I gotta do this. I gotta make sure that like I'm not making any mistakes. So what happens is they go out there and they end up making those mistakes because things happen. You can't function without a offensive line that's working together. How about that? And like I said, if you see what Zeke does, even with the offensive line's deficiencies, go back and look at the last game. He was getting through. It wasn't like he was breaking off 20-yard runs. That's not what he was doing. But what he was doing was he was going in there and he was fighting hard for those extra yardage. And he's strong. He is strong. Why do you think that teams always say glowing things about them? They're not going to sit there and game plan around Ezekiel Elliott if he sucks. Nobody does that. Nobody games plan around some of these starting running backs in this league. You don't even hear anything about them. We know the top guys: Ezekiel Elliott, Saquon Barkley when he's not injured. Um, the guy playing right now, Derrick Henry, Alvin Kamara, Kareem Hunt. Nick Chubb. Like you look at guys like that, you hear about these guys. These are the type of guys that you game plan around. You know, when you're a defensive coordinator, that's what your game plan is around. Those type of running backs. Ezekiel Elliott is still one of the top running backs in the league. Yes, let's not forget about McCaffrey. McCaffrey too. McCaffrey's dynamic as well, but again, he's a different type of back than Ezekiel Elliott is. So that's my thing. But what up, Donnie? And see, even with Ezekiel Elliott being banged up and having a hamstring injury, he still came out there. He was grinding those yards. He was running up in there and still getting 3 or 4 yards when there was nothing there. So just imagine if another running back was running, that's going to be a loss of 3 instead of a gain of 4. Joe Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to say hello. Love to kind of keep the great word. I appreciate you, Joe. Definitely appreciate you. God bless you. Darren Lewis, you drove. Why are we still talking about this, Darren? Why are we still talking about that? Yeah, you couldn't really tell you how. Now, the only way you could tell, oh, thank you, Coco. Appreciate you. The only way that you can tell is because you saw that they put him on a pitch count. So he was out there, and then they put in Tony Pollard. Understand, because everybody keeps saying this whole thing. Everybody loves the backup running back, right? Everybody loves the backup running back. Yes, and you know why you love the backup running back? Because they're a change of pace. Understand that when they come in, other teams are not game planning for that guy. They're fresh. They're fresh legs. Ezekiel is a bell cow. If you're put yourself out there on the football field, if you're running those plays and you're running the ball 3 or 4 times a down, you're gonna get out of breath and you're gonna be tired. So you're gonna hit that hole a little slower sometimes. So when another running back comes in off the bench, he's fresh. So he comes right in there and he runs straight up in there. He runs straight up in there. So come on now, understand that. What to do, Dave Moore? Which tell you about Zeke's durability makes you wonder how much he's played through years. Yeah, yes, and we know that Zeke has mileage on him. He has a lot of mileage on him, but he's still got a whole lot. He's 25. He's still only 25. Is he 25? Yeah, he's still young. He's still got so many years left to play. So understand, y'all, like this year, fuck this year. Like it's COVID. Like it doesn't matter. Like just enjoy football for right now. Let's stop critiquing these guys and saying, oh, this, that, and the third. Because again, this is a different football season. I'm not judging none of these guys right now. I'm just like, whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like let's get a normal year where we ain't gotta wear masks on and get COVID tested every goddamn day. Like it's crazy. Uncle Charles in here, what up? I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all. What's going on? Yeah, he just turned 25 over the summer. Yeah, he's still young. He's still young. And if Gilbert starts over Dalton, we can win a division. And that's a thing. I like the young Gilbert. And I think they need to keep him on this roster as a backup guy. Because again, unfortunately, with everything going on right now, but the good thing is you get to see these young guys, you get to see what they can do, and you get to see how you can utilize your team. So when you have your core players, you have your guys that are right up under them, and to see what they can do. What up, Daniel? He had control of the huddle, scrambled, made some good throw. Yes, yes. And if you notice that when they showed them in the huddle, when they were sitting there coming back from the commercial break, and then he was the wide receivers were laughing and joking with him and stuff like that. Like it makes you feel like they back this guy. They like this guy. So why not? Why not? Oh, thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. Giants had Bradshaw, Jacob, and Ward. Yeah, yo, and remember when they had Brandon Jacobs? That was a big dude. You couldn't even tackle his ass. He was supposed to be he was as big as a defensive lineman running the ball. You said if you ask me, Gilbert should be the backup next year. I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, they really look like they're comfortable with him, and that's a good thing. You want your team to be comfortable with whatever backup that's there. You know what I'm saying? Like you want them to be comfortable, because if they're not comfortable, they're not going to play well, or they're not going to play for him per se. I.e., like when Dalton went down and hit his head on the concrete. I mean on the ground. Nobody came to his defense, which still I think was messed up. But yeah, we should have won that silly game. We should have went for it. But I mean, 4th and inches, you still take those 3 points there too. I mean, I would have accepted the decision either way, to be honest with you, in that particular moment. You said we are Giant fans this weekend. Yeah, yeah. And that's what happens in a bye week. You end up finding yourself rooting for a team that you would never ever in life root for. What bothers me about Zeke when he's at the podium, he looks lost, like he has no answers while he's playing the way he is, which shows. Also, I don't think that. I think you're reading that wrong. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Um, Zeke misses Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like he looks at this year and it's like, damn, we're 2-7. It's been a lot going on in this year, and like he's just like he doesn't really know what to say. A lot of these guys don't really know what to say. I mean, it's a messed up year for everybody. I mean, a lot of these teams that are playing well, they didn't have a lot of changes. They didn't have all these guys like coming in and coming out and changing over and doing this and doing that and changing systems and stuff like that. They're still running their same old stuff. So, I mean, Zeke is disappointed with what's going on with this team and the fact that they're not winning. Like, you know what I mean? I think Rondell Carter will develop into a good football. And I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad they brought him back. I'm glad they brought him back. They went back and stole him back from the Colts. Give me that boy. You said they're probably still salty after Dalton yelled at them. I mean, I don't even think they like Dalton, and you know he yelled at that offensive line. They definitely ain't gonna be fucking with him now. Also, the playbook seems to be more open with Gilbert and Danucci or Dalton. Well, Gilbert, understand that Gilbert ain't no rookie though. You know, even though that he only had a little small amount of NFL experience as far as actual games is concerned, he still is a guy that. Can you guys hear me? Oh, microphone thing. He's still a guy that's going to um, come out there and play because he's been there. He's been in locker rooms. He's been behind all these starting quarterbacks, so he understands. He gets it. What up, Philadelphia? He's good at the podium, taking accountability. Yeah, he takes accountability. He does that. You said Gilbert was the Tom Brady of the Arena League. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that. Yeah, well, oh yeah, you know we need this. We need this bye week like a mother, like hell. Shout out to Uncle Charles up in the building. Uh, he yelled at the O line literally right before he took that hit. That none of them came to. Oh yeah, that was right before that, bruh. And you know what's funny? And you know what kills me about this team is because we're too big, right? We're too much of a COVID-19 on the rise again here in East Texas. Jessica, it's on the rise everywhere. We all dealing with this crap. We have to understand that no Dak, banged up O line is big reason why Ezekiel Elliott is not feet five. Exactly. And this is the thing. This is the thing. Um, when you understand, like some of you guys, like when you're judging certain things, like you're looking at things from the wrong angle. Like you're looking at it from a non-football standpoint, but you got to look at it from a football standpoint. And what up, Tamir? What's going on? Welcome in. Um, for the Joneses to come out and say for the for the Joneses to come out and say that okay, we're going to let Andy Dalton have the reins back. Okay, there was no reason for them to say that. There was no reason for them to say that the Monday after a loss, right before a bye week. We got a whole bye week. You don't even need to put that information out there because what's going to happen is, say if Mike McCarthy say no, I want Gilbert in there. That makes McCarthy look stupid because the Joneses done already put out there that um, Andy Dalton is going to be the quarterback. There was no need for that. They didn't even have to say anything. He could have just said, we're in a bye week right now. We're going to evaluate each and one of these quarterbacks, and we're going to put the best quarterback out there that we feel like does better in practice going forward, that gives us the best chance to win. That's what he should have said. I'm pretty sure that Mike McCarthy is pissed that they said that because what that does is that puts Mike McCarthy in a bad spot because he's got to sit there and look like, well, damn, what if I don't want to play him? What if I don't want to start Andy Dalton? What if I want to put Gilbert out there? Because you want to stay with the hot hand. If it's working out for you, you keep doing that. Um, only thing about shutting the country down is money. People are going to be losing jobs. So, are we going to get stimulus checks? Is unemployment money going to go back up? Because again, it's really hurting the economy to do that, to shut back down like that. So, I think that they're probably just going to go maybe to like 25% in certain places. But I don't think they need to shut completely down because we still have to live. We still have to survive. We still got to work. There's people that their jobs depend on being out here and doing what we need to be doing. Right, right. And Mike McCarthy, I mean, he's not going to tell you what they're going to do until right before the game anyway. But again, that's how it should be. You shouldn't, there's no reason to speak on the quarterback right now because it's a bye week. We're not playing this week. So it really doesn't matter. Britney Spears, I don't know. I don't want a quarterback. I don't want neither one of them. I want Dak Prescott to be the starting goddamn quarterback, and I want us to get in the draft. I want us to get some young safeties. I want us to get some young cornerbacks. I want us to get some offensive tackles and offensive guards because those are and maybe a linebacker. Those are the positions that we need going forward. We got a quarterback. We good. I mean, it's gonna hurt us either way, Jessica. But at the same time, you can't stop life right now. You can't do it because if they're not gonna come out and give us some stimulus money, if they're not gonna if we're not gonna get any type of reprieve from all of this stuff that's going on, because again, people still got bills to pay. I mean, hell, that first shutdown messed me all the way up. Yeah, it does make McCarthy look like the bad guy, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Tamara said, Andy Dalton is trash, no sugarcoating that. Hey, it is what it is. And then again, I don't think that these players want to back up Dalton. They look like they like Gilbert. They seem like they play well behind Gilbert. And, the team needs to understand that, and they need to put Gilbert in there going forward. That's what it is. You said if we shut down, you'll lose your house. Shit, Rue Glock, mine's already gone. I'm back home with my mama. I lost my man cave. I lost everything. A lot of people feel Dak is going to opt out. So what a lot of people feel like Dak's going to opt out to a new team. Where you get that information from? Because that could not be more wrong. Dak Prescott loves the Dallas Cowboys. He is going to be here. Trust and believe that. The only way he's not going to be here is if the Joneses give up on him. That's the only way he's not going to be here. Dak Prescott has said many a times out of his own damn mouth, I am the quarterback of this team. This is my team. Yeah, they don't respect. They don't respond to Dalton. Um, yeah, Gilbert definitely needs that start. Definitely. Uh, hello, Rosalind. Rosalind. Do these lames always come in the chat with the dumbness? Well, and see Michael Lopez, man, and that's the thing. And you got to grind nowadays. You got to do stuff that you ain't never did before. You got to learn new skills. You got to figure this out. You got to do this and do that. It's rough out here right now, man. I'm telling you. No, but Terminator. I've already said it earlier. You must have just came in the chat. But I said if they get if I mean they're not going to get the first or second pick because right now they're picking third if the season would stop today. But I don't you don't need to get neither one of those quarterbacks. They need to trade back, get more draft picks, and get defensive players. That's what they need to do. And then offensive tackle, offensive guard. Eddie, give it up. It's not gonna happen. Can Rivers win this game tonight? Hey, I don't know. They down by a touchdown. They got the first down right there. If I was a franchise Cowboys owner with Dak on a franchise tag, and you had 6'6" Trevor Lawrence right there for the taking, would you pass it? I would stick with Dak. I've been answering this question I don't know how many times. I'm sticking with the guy that I know what he can do, a guy that's still young in his career, a guy that still can even be better, a guy that if he went to another team like the Patriots, he would be fucking killing. So we know what Dak can do. We see how sucky this team is without him. So you're gonna get rid of him to get something unknown? Let me tell you what that's like, getting rid of Dak and drafting a guy like Trevor Lawrence. And it's nothing to do with Trevor Lawrence or it's like Russian roulette, it's like the lottery. So say if you got a house, right? You got a nice house and you got a lottery ticket in your hand. So you have a choice. Your house is Dak Prescott. You already know what you got. You know what you got. If you got what you got, you keeping it. So you're gonna take this lottery ticket and you choose your lottery ticket, which is Trevor Lawrence, Isaiah Fields, over what you already have with your house. So you take that lottery ticket, you go and do that. That's what that's like. So you cash that in. It's Russian roulette. You don't know what you're getting over here. You already know what you have with your quarterback right now. Why the hell would you give all of that up for the unknown? That makes no sense. I can see if you had a quarterback that sucks, then so be it. Then yeah, go ahead and get you a Lawrence. Go ahead and get you Isaiah. But since that's not the case here, that's not a smart move to do. Because I guarantee you, if that go to another team, he gonna be a motherfucking monster. And then everybody gonna be crying, damn, we stuck with this rookie and Dak gone to another team beasting out. Come on, man. Come on now. Yeah, Kellen got to call better games, but I will say that Kellen Moore did call a pretty decent game this last game with Gilbert though. He made a couple of mistakes here and there, but again, we already know that Kellen Moore is a young offensive coordinator and he's still learning. We know that. We know that. You out, Donnie? Appreciate you coming in, Donnie. Like Wentz. If we had Wentz, I'd be gunning for a new quarterback. Right. But you know what's funny? The Joneses wanted Carson Wentz at one point in time too. So I mean, come on now. You'd be stupid to get rid of your quarterback. And I hate when people like they be kissing these quarterbacks that's in college ass so much, and I'm just like, you don't know what they're gonna do in the NFL. And they're all gonna have slow starts. Like you look at even Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is gonna be a great quarterback, in the future. But again, he's still got that time to grow. He's not coming out beasting right now. A lot of these guys are not gonna do that. You got to learn how to be a professional. Like the college level is way different from the NFL. You're going against a whole different type of talent pool from college to the NFL. Why do y'all want to tank? Who who wants to tank? Like if you're a fan of your team, you should never fix your face to say that you want to tank. Never. Never. Yeah, I saw that when he held Coop in the end zone. Yeah, how do you not see that? Obviously costing the game. But see, Dave, that's the reason why Garrett Gilbert stayed out there and was like this, because Garrett Gilbert thought that flag was for them holding the defense holding Amari Cooper, but it wasn't. So that just goes to show you how the refs don't give a damn about the Dallas Cowboys. But again, you also have to put yourself in a situation so the refs can't do that to you. They wanted that one quarterback also, the one that had a drinking problem or whatever else. Never went anywhere. Yeah. Hell, you remember when Dak first came out? This team was so far up. What's the quarterback's name? He ended up going to the Broncos and then didn't even work out there. It was a couple of quarterbacks they was looking at. The quarterback Connor, damn, why is his name slipping my mind? I know who he is. I talk about him all the time. Now Fields is a good quarterback. I give him that. But I'm not giving up Dak for him. Not doing that. People are so used to playing Madden, they don't realize this is reality. You can't just give every player 99% and think, yeah, right. It doesn't work like that. It does not. This is not no damn video game. This is real life. Tua actually is playing all right though. Miami's playing good football right now. I can't even deny that. Well, Mr. Terminator, if they, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they put Gilbert in there, we can start rallying back and win. We can come back and win the division if they put Gilbert in there. I think Gilbert gives you the best chance at winning. I don't think that Andy Dalton does that. Oh yeah, Paxton Lynch, Connor Cook. Yes, Connor Cook and Paxton Lynch. Those are the two guys that Jerry Jones wanted so damn bad over Dak Prescott. Where are those guys at now? That's that shit. That's the shit that be killing me. Like, where are they at now? What up, Tramal? You ever see Fields on QB1? I've seen some of his highlights from Ohio State though, but I'm saying like I give him his credit. I think he's a good quarterback, but he's not coming to Dallas Cowboys. I ain't taking nothing away from Fields. I know he's a good quarterback, but you got Dak though. I don't know why. Tamir, I don't understand that. I don't know why people don't give Dak Prescott his respect and his just due. That stuff kills me. It really it throws me into a tizzy. Um, Then we in the top 10 in defense. Not this year, Carl. we still in the 20s or something like that. Hell, at one point in time, we on defense, we was like dead last this year. Yeah, Tamir throws me into a goddamn tizzy. Yeah, Jerry did also want Johnny Manziel as well. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Greg. They're going to need secondary guys. They're going to need some interior defensive guys. They're going to need offensive tackles and offensive guards. You're going to need a linebacker this offseason. So miss me with that quarterback shit. You got Dak Prescott, and it looks like with Gilbert, you got some decent backups. You got Ben DiNucci there to develop, so develop them. And you let these guys sit behind Dak. Dak durable as hell. Only reason why Dak even not playing right now is because he dislocated his ankle, and that's a freak accident. Shit happens sometimes. Did we miss Byron Jones? I actually really liked Byron Jones. I really did. Him and my frat brother Kayvon Frazier, because Kayvon Frazier was your special teams guy. Now they're both in Miami. They're playing pretty well out there. They're doing their thing out there. Both of them are. Yeah, Darren, we'll see what they do, because I think what they're gonna do with those with those picks, they're gonna trade back. They're gonna get more picks, and they're gonna get as many studs in that draft that they can get, and that's the smart idea right there. Carl, I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. I don't get it. I'm tired of people coming at me. What about Trevor Lawrence? What about Fields? I don't give a shit. Yeah, Dave Moore. Nobody listens to me, especially in the off season. If y'all go back and go look at my off season videos, I done already told y'all that this year was gonna be an aberration. I told y'all that it wasn't gonna be what you thought it was. Charles Mabry, man, appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you, Uncle Charles. Yeah, that is what it is. You said if we get Patrick's so I heard about that Patrick dude or whatever. You pair him with Diggs, oh shit. Shut that defense down. We mean Byron never made a play on the ball. He always made a play on the ball. He didn't intercept the ball, if that's what you mean by making a play. What is your definition of making a play on the ball? Because batting the ball down is making a play on the ball. And he batted the ball down more than any other guy on our defense in the last decade. He may not have the interceptions, but he batted that ball down. Byron Jones was always in position. He rarely ever got burnt. Hell, the last season he was here, I think, he didn't get scored on until his hip started messing with him. You remember that? Nobody scored on him until then. So I don't want to hear that Byron Jones don't make no plays on the ball. He do. And now he down there in Miami making plays on the ball. And his defensive coaches down there in Miami love him. So it is what it is. So that's the bottom line there. Dak is our general period. This guy is special on off the field, no problems. Tired of people saying we need the quarterback. Exactly. Because Craig said he's going to slap the next person talking about they want another quarterback that ain't named Dak Prescott. Philadelphia, you said, what's my answer? My answer to what? I'm sorry, man. I missed your question. Oh, you said Byron and Diggs. That would have been they would have been cool together. I agree. I can agree with that. Tamara, you said you miss watching Dak play. You ain't the only one. Oh my God! Like you and look, this is and Tamira. This is a situation where you don't realize what you have until you lose it. That's where we at right now. That's where we at right now. You're still alive in a suicide pool. You pick New Orleans this weekend. Mm, mm. Hopefully, there's no bets going on. Um, you said you would love to poach the linebacker Olukun from Atlanta. Well, what position? Oh, a linebacker. Okay, I don't know much about him. And so, and a lot of you guys use that term loosely when you say, "Oh, a guy is a shutdown corner, or a guy isn't a shutdown corner." Like, there's like when you look at like the NFL today, and there's no guys in this league right now that you could literally say, "Oh, that's a shutdown corner." Everybody is everybody get a pass thrown on them here and there. It's going to happen, right? Dolphins look worse when Byron is not playing, so you got to give him an opportunity. You got to give him an opportunity to do something. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about Byron Jones. Like some of you guys, I would love to have him back on the team. I never wanted him to leave in the first place, but I get it. They didn't want to pay him. They wanted to get younger. But again, we also didn't know at that time that we were going to have this COVID year. We didn't know that either. So it is what it is. Kick their ass out the club. You think Carson's going to go off this Sunday? I don't give a shit what he does. Who the Eagles playing this weekend? Ron Barnes. What's going on, man? You funny, Tamir. Gina Thorne. What's going on? Byron is balling in Miami, not so much with the Cowboys. Yeah, well, we played Byron Jones out of position for a couple of years. We tried to make him a damn corner, and I kept telling y'all he was a goddamn. I mean, they tried to make him a safety. I told you guys he was a corner, and that was Marinelli when Marinelli was here. So it is what it is. Oh, they're playing the Giants. Okay. So again, they're playing the Giants. Giants are one of those teams that their defense shows up to play at just random moments. So I can see Byron Jones. I mean Byron Jones. I can see Carson Wentz throwing two interceptions to the Eagles. I mean to the Giants defense. I'm just saying. That's what I can see. And who knows? That might be something that might happen. Every once in a while, Randolph. Every once in a while. You said Wentz going off is two touchdowns, three turnovers versus the Giants. Oh, damn, Henry is a beast. I would hate to be a corner or a lob. Yeah, yeah, Henry is a beast. That's a big boy too. Hmm. It's an interesting game going on. Um, yeah, and see, that's the thing, Dave. As you see, the Eagles are getting healthier, and they're getting some of their players back. It almost makes you think that, damn, are they going to try to go for a run at the end of the year season? But again, I mean, we're getting healthy too. Now we're not getting everybody back, but I think that it helps in some way. You said a Logan Ryan gonna be in Wentz ass on Sunday? Quite possibly. Do I think that they would bench Carson for Hurts? No, because they kiss his ass too much. So he doesn't have a leash. He gets to do what he want to do. Henry ran for 1,200 in high school. Gregory Atkinson, what's going on? Um, yeah, Hines is off tonight. Yeah, Hines is playing. Let's snap that ball. Damn. Greg, I'm all right, man. I'm chilling. Wait, what is that about? Oh, okay. You say Eagles should shit. DJ Cobbs, the way this division is playing, we all need to be thinking about the draft. Straight up. You said just trying to stay COVID free, man. That's all of us, bro. That's all of us. Yeah, Jessica. Don't y'all forget the midget award our route. You, you have to continue doing things like that. You got to get your guys that you pay the money to the ball. There's no reason why number 19 shouldn't have the ball. He should have that ball. Got to do what you got to do. Yeah, they got to. I think they're going to give him some more reps. You see how they utilized him in this past game. So I think that you come in there, um, you know, to give Ezekiel Elliott a breather. You get Tony Pollard out there, he's going to run out there for that 20 yards. Good night, Coco. I'm getting ready to log out in a minute too myself. I just wanted to come on for an hour to chat with you guys for a little bit and, do what we need to do, man. Oh, Rue Glock, YouTube been tripping lately. Hmm. Dave, you said you like Tony Pollard. We all do, but again, you got to be smart about it. You got to utilize him in ways that make sense to your team. I like what they did with him this past game. Y'all remember when we played it? What was it last season when we played the Dolphins? When him and when him and when him and uh when him and Zeke both had like 100 yards rushing. Come on now, you got to do stuff like that. You got to run these guys interchangeably. What you say, Gilbert? Cowboys need a safety like your boy Darren Woodson, the GOAT. Yeah. Yeah, Greg, Gallimore in there and Justin Hamilton too. Them some big boys. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing about this week. We can't lose this week. All right, Britney Spears, thank you for coming in. Um, Kid Mega, you said you had COVID? If you did, I'm glad you got over it, man. Greg Manley, big chat with you guys, fellow Cowboys, try to finish strong and work back. Yeah, and see that's the thing. For all these people that keep saying that they want to tank, nah, man, you got to finish out strong because here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this last thing before I log out. Y'all remember when I was? Oh man, no losers. Yeah, no loss this week, stress free. Yeah, you're right, yo. Um, do I think Mike Nolan gets a pass in return next year? We'll see, Dave. More, we'll see. I don't know. Um, y'all remember when the Giants? What year was that? Was it the last time they won the Super Bowl? I think it was the last time they won the Super Bowl with Eli Manning. I think that might have been that. Was it? Is it the Tyree? Is it the Tyree play? The infamous Tyree play? But anyway, um, the Giants sucked that year. I think they won the division 9-7 that year. They went and won 6 games straight to go to the Super Bowl, and they defeated the Patriots in the Super Bowl. And won the Super Bowl with a 9-7 record. So what I'm saying is, guys, you never want to tank because you never know what'll happen. Not saying that the Cowboys will go to the playoffs because that's like this, like yeah, like that. But you said that was 07? Yeah. So y'all remember that. Understand that anything is possible. It's any given Sunday. You can go on a tear. You could go on a stretch where it's like, all right, we winning every single game. We coming back. So understand that all of that helps. You never give up because you never know when it's your time to shine. You never know. Because when you give up, and this ain't just football, if you give up on anything in life, you just look stupid. I'm just saying. Hey, Don, who said the Joneses don't want Dak Prescott? Where are you guys getting this from? They never said they didn't want Dak. Tamira Eastside been in here since the beginning of the live stream. Yes, your defense got healthy at the right time, and then you literally went on a tear. You never know what you can do. Ruglock, you said they make shit up. Yeah, yeah, clearly. Clearly. But Ruglock, man, I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're healthy. God is good, man. Kid Mega. I mean, I meant Kid Mega. I'm sorry. Sorry, not Ruglock. Kid Mega. Jessica, you said you're going to bed. Body hurts. I was ran off the road 4 years ago. Body hurts. Oh, I'm sorry, Jessica. I know. I don't know if it's raining there in Texas, but that rain, to make everything that you feeling, all those aches and pains come back. That's what they normally do. Yeah, tell them, Tom, stop listening to these damn talking heads. Jessica said, "Ye side looking for her." Yeah, I'm gonna just pray for him. Shoot, Kid Mega, you need to pray for everybody that's either had it or that will have it. Because again, with these numbers going back up, we got to be safe out here, guys. Got to be safe. Um, you said without Dak, they can't make a run this year. No, but Gilbert will try though. I was gonna say I don't know why you saying that, but I appreciate it. Yeah, Rue. I meant to say Kid Mega, not you, Rue. I don't know. They got to figure that out, Dave. That contract situation, but they're gonna have to. I guess they can't. I don't know, for whatever reason, like people counting pockets and shit, and I'm like, I'm not gonna ever sit here and tell a grown man what he deserves monetarily. That's it. Dallas to the end. That's right, Marcus. That's you damn right. Cowboy, I like that, Greg. I like that. Cowboys fans from the womb to the tomb. We support our team, win, lose, or draw. That's it. That's it. Gotta give you Jason Garrett clap for that. Um, yeah, I saw what they call him, Captain America. And that what they call him, Captain America. Listen, everybody deserve to be paid regardless of your job title. You right, E2. We're not clocking nobody else's spot. That's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. Tamir, a grown man should know better. Yeah, well, they don't half the time. You said we're going back into shutdown soon. I really hope they don't go back to phase one. Oh my God, I can't do that. I think Dak was the first round pick. He would have been paid. I like this is the thing, Dave. Where you were picked in the draft shouldn't matter. What's his name? Tom Brady was a 6th round draft pick. Look at what Tom Brady has done. You say Andy's garbage. We're not winning with him. That's why I keep saying I want Garrett Gilbert to play. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, after this bye week, next week when we start implementing the game plan for the Vikings, let's see what they need to. Let's see what they do. Let's just see what they do. Let's just see what they do. Oh no, I'm getting ready to do that, Jessica. Yeah, it's been a long day. But yeah, any last comments, questions, concerns before I log out tonight, guys? It was good chatting with you guys, though. Definitely. Um, Kyler Murray or Lamar. Ooh, that's a tough one because they both running quarterbacks. You still think you still think Andy can turn this around? We'll see. We'll see. Because I guarantee you, if Andy plays the game and he goes in and he starts stinking up the place, what's gonna happen is they're gonna put Garrett Gilbert in there, and then all of a sudden he's gonna start making plays. You said you take Lamar because he's taller. Yeah, Tamir. Kyler Murray is that's a little boy. That's a little boy up in there. Yes, Gina. Gilbert definitely showed up, and let's hopefully we get to see more of him. I want to see more of game. I want to see how he does um, in a consistent, controlling environment. Because I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy playing quarterback, especially if you're short like that. Roger Staubach, Roger the Dodger, Captain America, and Captain Comeback. He had all the nicknames. I think we think the same as Cowboy fans and as humans. Yes. Damn, I guess I missed everything now. Oh no, it's all good, Karen. You can also, Karen, you can see the playback once it uploads. You said, oh no, I don't know about that. People not doing what they're supposed to do back to football. Yeah. All right, Greg. Hey, y'all have a good night. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys coming in here tonight. Karen, like Karen, you can go back and watch the playback once it's uploaded. So, you know, it's almost like you were there the whole time. That's the good thing about it. Once it posts, you can still go back and see it. Yes, Bones Crusher. Have a good night, man. Tamiris, I'm out. Y'all be Cowboys Nation. Let's get ready to watch the Eagles beat the Giants. Let's do it. Let's do it on Sunday, guys. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in tonight, man. You guys just look out for my videos and stuff, and keep showing me love, keep showing me support. I appreciate you guys coming in here tonight and chatting with me, man. Love all of you. Stay blessed. Peace out.